Hey folks, welcome back to the channel, Oliver's Musical Genius. In search of the perfect jam. I'm just popping in right now to do a quick intro. This is a video of a songwriting session that I'm doing with my friend Justin. He's helping me with my tunes to prepare for an upcoming recording. And so you are seeing literally the behind the curtains, just a video of us working on my tunes. So this is part of my promise, number one, to always put 10 minutes of practicing on every video. But it's also part of the my production company's promise to show you a peek behind the curtain at all times. So this is not, this is unedited and not rehearsed at all. So that's it for that. But up front, we're always plugging the same two things. This video is brought to you by Getcha Productions, my music production company, getchasomeproductions.com. If you visit our website, you can check out what projects we're working on, including our long-running podcast. And this video is also brought to you by Getcha Some Guitar, my guitar lesson website. You can check out Getcha Some Guitar for lesson content, either private lessons with me via Zoom or any sort of video conferencing, and or pre-recorded lessons that I've produced. Thanks for watching. Yeah, so I call this one Minority. I'm actually not sure if... I feel a little self-conscious about the name, but I've been rolling with it.
What, 'cause the Black Lives Matter and everything?
Because it's like, who the fuck am I?
Like, minority vote, I mean, it's still...
No, well...
So, you know what? Just play the song. Maybe we'll come up with a better title.
We've been here too long now. We do not conform. Can't possibly care. Can't possibly care. Us and them. People of action, do you remember tonight? We're climbing the walls. Tonight, we're climbing the walls. I live in my head. I'm tied to this bed. My dreams are a bore. can't open the door. The thought of disease makes death come with ease. I'm paralyzed now. Don't throw in the towel tonight. We're climbing the walls. Tonight, we're begging to fall. Tonight, we're tempting the fates. Even death's face can't possibly
Think of a couple things you want to know.
Yeah.
I think. How does the first verse go?
We've been here too long
Have we been
now.
Have we been here too long now?
We do not conform. Hold on.
Or have you been here? Have you?
Have you been here too long now? You
just
do not
can't
conform. You just can't conform. Can't possibly care. I was actually gonna say, can't possibly dare.
Wouldn't.
Can't possibly care. I just repeat can't possibly care. And then there's a little instrumental bit.
I think kid don't the dare is
Forget dare.
Yeah,
Just care.
You lose the story.
Right.
So, but I think that, and I think also for the second verse, same thing.
So yeah.
Your second verse is something about being tied to the bed. Do you feel tied to the bed?
Hold on. So it goes. Oh no, yeah. So listen, the second verse is this.
You say
I live in my head.
Do you live in your head?
Hold on. Do you live in your head? Are you tied to this bed?
Yeah, are you tied to that bed?
Your dreams are a bore.
Are your dreams just a bore? Or all a bore? Or all a blur? Or whatever, you know? But keep with that.
Well, I'm not sure if I like everyone to be a question. What was the first one again? Hold on a second. I can't remember how the
I think you gotta go that route.
Really?
Yeah, I don't think, why is that a thing? Like, it's not even a question. It's like you're sharing because of the way of the way the chorus goes.
Yeah.
People of action. It's like it's a unity song. So basically, every question you ask is like, I feel this way. Don't you feel this way? I feel this way, and it's intimate.
Oh,
with your
I get
listener.
it.
And your listener is being like, yeah, no, it's a conversation with the listener at that point.
I get
and
it.
It's not just you being like, I'm tied to the bed, because people are gonna be like, yeah, I mean, what else is on the station?
Are you tied? Yeah, it's like it's like saying I'm tied to the bed. Like, oh, I don't give a shit. I turn the channel.
It's
Yeah.
like
So
I think the football game's on.
right. So I guess you're right. So
I think. And then,
dreams.
yeah, so I think those changes, changing that, your
dreams are born.
changing to the second person from the first person. That's how it is. Otherwise, yeah,
Can
it's
you
just
walk
a song
through
about.
the door? Yeah. All right. So the suggestion is
Go to the second.
to make it go to
everything in the first person for the verses. Go
Yeah.
to the second person.
go to the second person, and it's more conversational. And it's when it's posed as a question, it's almost like
It's
a
engaging. It's better. It's intimate. It's
yeah. Okay.
and also it's like lets you, it doesn't pigeonhole you in such a way.
Right. I mean, it's it's actually it's like too obvious if I say it's all me. You know what I mean? I get it. It's like saying like.
But I think I had a couple other thoughts too. So why don't you make those changes, and let's. Can you do the song with that? With those
I'm not
changes?
sure if I can do it spontaneously with those changes.
All right. What are the other parts of the song? Oh yeah.
So-
The other part when you got into it.
Yeah.
There's some word choice there that makes it sound like some sort of like Republican anthem.
Which one?
It sounds like you're singing the song about the fucking rebellion at the White House when Biden was when Trump was voted out of office.
Which part?
People of action.
People. Wait. So
We're climbing the walls.
tonight we're climbing. Tonight we're climbing.
Yeah, but everything that leads up to that. And do you do something different the second time around?
Yeah.
Than the first time?
Yeah. Tonight.
No, the part before that.
The part that goes.
People of action, I think you started. Or it's us. That's what I went for. Us and them.
Yeah. Us. And them. People of action. Do you remember? Tonight.
See, what I don't like, I don't know what people of what action, and
Yeah.
I never really know what happens. What is tonight?
Tonight we're climbing the walls.
Okay.
I guess it's a call to action, but it's not really
Well, then I would definitely be like,
specific enough,
I would
right?
definitely say something more like, because also the way it comes out, us and them, people of action. Are you saying us and them, like everyone are people of action, or us, them, and people of action? You know, it's unclear.
Yeah, I think it was basically like us and them. Basically, was it was just like it was just sort of like
I know it's us versus them.
kind
That's
of
what I'm getting
right.
when I see that. But then when you go people of action, and what's the next line?
Do you remember?
Do you remember?
So
Tonight, we're climbing the walls. I think if you're calling, then you have to call them, not say, "Oh, do you remember when we did that?"
Right. Yeah.
So it would be
So-
like us
And them. People. So I just need another line in there instead of people of action.
People of action. It would have to be
Do
like,
you
not
remember?
do you remember? It's like, come join me. Like, it's like got to be something.
Yeah. So
Will you stand with me? Will you ride with me?
how
Will
about
you-
people? Wait, let me just see if this sings. Us. And them. People of action. Let's get together. Tonight. We're climbing.
We can or we will. Will be.
We'll be
climb.
together.
Yeah,
Yeah.
We'll be climbing, we'll be together. Yeah, it's everything that you're going to do or can potentially do.
Yeah, because
you
it was
could change it. Maybe I don't remember. I forget where it goes. Maybe at the end, when you know that it's like you feel that you've brought people on the journey, you can say tonight, cause tonight we're climbing the wall.
Yeah.
You know, maybe I don't know if that'll work. Though. I can't remember everything.
That's good. You know what? I definitely, I think the biggest thing was I think what you heard, and do you remember?
Yeah.
Is probably the association was, I said, do you remember? And then you're thinking to yourself, okay, what happened? And then the most recent memory of anybody climbing a wall was that fucking insanity.
Yeah.
Right? Because it's like, could be the Berlin Wall, you know, and that wasn't.
Yeah, but the song hasn't had a single reference to anything about the Berlin Wall.
Right. So, yeah, but it's like, I'm referencing a wall, but it's like, that was a building, right? Even though it was the wall of a building. But there's also, so for me it was, you know, like this song I wrote it so long ago, and all my lyrics are so impressionistic, you know?
But I'm just saying, but now you're honing, this is like the craft of songwriting. Like,
absolutely.
Honing, like, but what are you saying? Like, it's not just, like, you know, a song is not just music, is organized sound. A song is a song.
Right.
You know? So,
right.
I feel like you just got to get those, because I get it. You wrote it, and you wanted to write these melodies and these peaks and these valleys of the song. But there's just, like, little changes like that. I think that'll hold a song together.
Yeah. And actually, I think that, just going back to the title, I think that you just emboldened me more so to call it Minority. Because for me it was like everybody feels different. You know? Yeah. And I don't want to, like, you know, I'm not a minority.
Well, I mean, minority is just less than 50%, 51%, right? Anything less than 51%.
Right. Well, yeah, but by the same token, it's like, yeah, everyone is a minority. Everyone's an individual. So you can't be you're only a tiny fraction of a percent of, like, all humans. So I just wanted to feel like, I just want to be like, okay,
no one's gonna know what you just said unless you find a way to say it in this song, though.
I know, but that's why I felt like.
You can say that all day long. You can give interviews, and someone's still gonna hear that song and be like, "What the fuck?" You know, like, or maybe not. I don't know. I'm not bothered by the word minority. It's used in so many different contexts.
Yeah, and there's a jazz song called Minority.
But I do like, if that's the concept of the song, I do like that. I like what you're saying. I mean, I think what you just said is a great concept and idea to write a song about.
Yeah.
So just gotta find some cool ways to say it.
Yeah.
Like a cool way to figure out who you want to tell it to, how you want to tell it.
Yeah.
What perspective you want to tell it from.
Yeah. I wish I would have released this song before that whole business.
But no, I think it's fine now with those little changes you make.
Those tiny little changes make a huge difference.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then what happens at the end there after the second verse, I think?
Yeah.
You have a second verse, and then where does it go?
You live... Hold on. Do you live in your head? Are you tied to the bed?
You can say stuff like that, you know, if you want to say it.
Are you... Yeah.
Are you tied to that bed?
Your dreams... Your dreams are a bore. Can you open the door? The thought of disease makes... So this... I had a visual...
This part really... I was like, is Keith okay? When you brought these lines out, I was like, I don't know what the deal is with this.
I was just sort of like having this like very like impressions of being very stuck feeling, and I was just like sort of free associating a lot of very stuck feeling stuff. Like my dreams are a bore, and I'm tied to the bed, and I can't open the door, and then I was like, all of a sudden, you know, it was like the Metallica 1 video where the guy's tied to the bed and he's like convulsing and shit.
Yeah.
So it's just like, I don't even know. Like
I thought you were. I took it different. I thought it was like, you know, depression when you just can't get out of bed.
Yeah, something like that. I mean,
that's exactly what it was.
Basically. But
that's what everyone's gonna take it as, I think.
Of course, and I don't mind that. I don't feel that way now, but it's sort of like, you know, I think if anyone feels that way at some point, you know, it's sort of like.
This is about, you know, this is like one of the this is like a Billie Eilish thing. Like you can tell your fucking story and know that like there's people out there that can hear it and feel the same way, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So, but this part, disease, first I have this like, that is a don't stand up, dun, 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 dreamer's disease. Isn't that chord from that song right there? Don't stand up, dun, 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 dun. Why is that so clearly? When you hit that chord, that song is just like pops into my head like a CD. Like
no way.
Like a jukebox turning on.
Well.
Is there another voicing you can do?
Oh, you don't like the voice? I like the voice. Well, hold on.
I don't know what it is. Maybe I'm being. I guess that's not gonna matter in the end.
No, and you know, actually, I actually don't mind that because the lyrics us. And then that's those I stole from Pink Floyd. Right?
I didn't get that, and maybe sure, like they do. It's a tongue-in-cheek nudge to them.
Yeah.
But it's still very like stands on its own.
Right.
It's like
so
fuck that. Don't worry about that.
No, I'm not worried about that. I like associations because this song has a lot of associations. Because there's actually a tag at the end, like for a longer version, where I go into this thing like it goes like. It goes, and there's Shakedown 1989. Well, no, because it's Shakedown 1979 in that version. Cool kids drink the cyanide. So, and then I have like poetry that I just sing over this vamp, and then maybe I'll take a solo or something. So I have like a long version.
That's your like live version.
Pretty much.
Like when you take this on tour with the band.
Yeah, exactly.
With the bands, like that would be cool.
Yes. So the association is like obviously that's a Smashing Pumpkins like reference, but 1989 is also a Taylor Swift album. So it's like bringing it like kind of forward.
I get it.
And then Cool Kids Drink the Cyanide.
Like that. So your audience is like. By doing that, you're like, you want Taylor Swift's audience.
Well,
you're writing.
I don't know,
for
but
them.
that's
wrote that for them. I
well,
would never get that.
I just wrote it because Billy Corgan is much older than we are, and I just thought if his life is Shakedown 1979, then mine is Shakedown 1989 because I was so much more sentient at 1989. You know, I was sort of like I was 10, I was 11. I was, you know, having more of an experience. So, but it just so works out that this 1989 is Taylor Swift's album. So it's sort of like, you know what I mean? And then Cool Kids Drink the Cyanide is like he says cool kids never have the time, but I was like, fuck it, cool kids like fuck cool kids. Let's let them die, you know? And like and then I have all this other dark shit that I sing.
Well, what are you gonna do about that other part that is gonna go on the recording, the disease part?
So, the thought of disease makes death come with ease. I'm it's to me it's like a bridge. I'm paralyzed now. Won't throw in the towel
So that's gonna be
tonight.
at this point. That has to be we. We're
Okay.
paralyzed now. We won't throw in the towel.
The thought of disease makes death come with ease. We're paralyzed now. Won't throw in the towel.
I don't like the disease. The disease, death come with ease. I mean, you lose me for sure.
Okay.
I don't know what to say about it.
You just don't
for
like
me,
it.
It's just
Maybe
like, no, like like you lose me on every level when you're
Really?
on those lines. Yeah, dude, I don't think I've ever heard that part before, but no, that part is just too much. For me.
It's too much.
It's too much for me.
Okay. Well, I'll tell you what. I'll take that feedback and then let me noodle on it because I honestly
I don't know what to do, but
I don't know if if it's too much, and you're saying it's too much, maybe it is, but part of me also is like, well, if it's too much, I might want to just go with too much. You know what I mean?
for me, it's like I don't. It's like I was thinking about this dude and like what he was doing, and now I'm definitely not a fan. Like that's how much just though
Okay.
it's negative. It's like really negative,
yeah.
and it's like I don't
Okay.
think you should. I don't think you should do it for shock value or anything like that.
Fine. Maybe I have to take those lines and maybe come up with something that's more.
It's your song though. I'm just saying.
Well, yeah. Well, it's pretty dark. I gotta think about it.
Disease. The thought of disease makes death come with ease. Does it? I don't think so. I think the opposite. I think the opposite. I think
Maybe you're
disease
right.
is the worst way to die.
Well,
I'd rather die in a crash or something.
well, yeah. I don't know, man. I think I have to think about it because I do think that it is pretty dark, and what we did, like your suggestions for the beginning of the song, change it a lot and make it so much more relatable.
Yeah.
And now
But then that part.
is quite shocking in the context of that.
Yeah. I don't know. Think about it. I'm
So-
sorry. I feel like I'm too bold with my fucking comments.
No, I think it's great.
I think I don't know. I think strongly about that. I wouldn't have said it otherwise, I guess.
Yeah.
So what did he say about that song and the arrangement of that song?
I don't know. He didn't. I don't think he said anything in particular about that song.
He didn't say anything for this one yet?
No. I had an arrangement of this tune. It was like the bass was carrying everything,
Mm-hmm.
and I just played like chords. Like it was like the drums and the bass were sort of like, and I was just playing like, I was playing chords like.
What's the bass do?
It was an open like. It was something like. It was something like that. Like.
Sounds cool. You can do it like that?
And yeah, maybe.
That sounds pretty cool, actually.
And there was like parts
For a
where.
song like this,
Yeah.
very anthemic.
Yeah.
It's like U2-esque.
Yeah, it was like that, and then the chorus was like really distorted, and then the verses were like, actually I think it was those chords. It was like, I wish I probably do have a recording of it somewhere. It was like. And I was going like, I was playing a polychord, so I was playing something like this. shit.
How did vocals go over that?
I live in my head. I'm tied to this bed. You know, so like it was like that. It was
Sing
like,
with the new lyrics.
I'm sorry. Yeah. So.
That's fucking cool, man.
Shit. Hold on. It's hard to play. I
You
can
don't
just
play it perfect. It's just
do you live in your head? Oh, actually, I could play it this way.
I guess I can sing it. Do you live in your head? Oh, you tied to that bed?
Your dreams are you? Your dreams are a bore. Can you walk through the door?
Disease.
Yeah. Disease, motherfuckers!
Disease.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if people are ready, because then, obviously it's pandemic disease. Is that what you're talking about?
No, I wrote
That's
it
what
way
everyone's
before
gonna
that.
think.
What's that?
That's what everyone's going to think, though.
Of course. Yeah.
So anyone
Well-
thinks about when they hear disease. Cancer and COVID.
Yeah. I don't know, man. Maybe,
When do you have to do this?
Oh, I don't. There's no
Deadline?
months.
No, nothing's booked.
Nothing's booked.
You haven't booked it yet?
No.
You just booked,
He just committed to doing.
Let me see. Let me see if I can find this. This is going to take a minute for me to find this girl's stuff.
Yeah. So, and actually, let's stop. I'm gonna stop this recording.